hey, come, sit, get comfy. It's after dark. Before we start opening files and exploring mysteries and questioning everything we thought we knew, I figure I should probably introduce myself. I am Mel. I am French Canadian. So, yes, my accent is going to show up here and there. Some words might take a little unexpected journey. I've always been a curious person. The person who asks one simple question and somehow 3 hours later has 17 tabs open, a documentary playing, and is learning about something they didn't even know existed that morning. Yep, that's me. I've always been drawn to history, geography, ancient civilizations, UFOs, the paranormal, consciousness, and the mysteries of the universe. Really, the mystery of just being human. The little things and the big things, the things happening right in front of us, and the things millions of light years away. I just want to know how everything works. A perfect example is the other day I was sitting in my backyard and we had a beautiful apple tree that was blooming because it's spring in Canada. And it was beautiful. It smelled beautiful. And there were these bumblebees everywhere in the tree collecting nectar. And instead of just, enjoying the peaceful moment like a normal person, my brain went, where does the bumblebees go in the winter? Where do they sleep? Where do they lay their eggs? What does a bumblebee's life even look like? And suddenly, I needed to know everything about bumblebees. Well, thankfully, YouTube understands me, and so now I know. I I had questions and I found answers reasonably easy. But then there are the bigger questions, the ones where answers aren't so easy to find. Like, why are we here? What is this all about? What shaped us? Why have humans always looked up at the stars searching for something more? The more I learn, the more I realize how much we still don't know. And I love that. I love the mystery. I'm also the kind of person who can spend an entire evening watching a documentary about rock formations from 11,000 years ago and think, wow, that was a fantastic night. And then I want to talk about it. Except nobody around me asks for my passionate review of ancient rocks while trying to relax. So that's my cat. So I realized maybe I needed a outlet, a little corner where all my curiosity and questions can live. And that became Stella After Dark. Yes, that's still my cat. The name Stella is actually very special to me. Stella is the name of my godmother, who unfortunately passed away, and my great-grandmother on both my mother's side. So it's a little piece of my own story and my own history. And speaking of history, I've started to build my family tree. It sounds harmless. It really does. It's not. Not for me. One minute, I was searching for my grandparents and my great-grandparents. I have a great-grandfather who came in from Ireland. Anyways, next thing, it was like midnight. I was up to the 1500s, and I was emotionally invested in someone who lived 500 years ago. Yeah. That rabbit hole will consume you if, again, you are a rabbit hole lover. But I love rabbit holes. Every story leads somewhere, and every person had fears, dreams, struggles, love, questions, just like us. And I think that's the connection behind everything I want to explore here. Whether it's history, science, paranormal experiences, UFOs, consciousness, the mysteries of the universe, really. At the end, we always come back to the same question. Who are we? Why are we here? What and what does this whole experience mean? Through my own life and my own experiences, I personally believe we are more than just our physical bodies. You can call it consciousness, energy, the soul, whatever word feels right to you. But I believe there is a part of us that continues beyond this life to another dimension, another realm. And maybe this human experience is part of something bigger. Maybe the challenges that we face, the people we meet, and the lessons we learn, and the love that we share are shaping us in ways we don't fully understand. Do I have all the answers? Of course not. Absolutely not. I'm just a girl with a mic. But that's why I'm here. I love the questions, and I want Stella After Dark to be a place where we explore those questions together with curiosity, respect, and certainly an open mind. Because sometimes I look at the world and I wonder if we've lost touch with something, you know? We're always rushing, we're always working, producing, consuming, trying to keep up. But are we actually getting closer to ourselves, closer to each other? I believe compassion, kindness are things this world needs more of. Maybe bringing humanity back isn't moving backwards. Maybe it's exactly how we move forward. So, that's Stella After Dark. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm here to explore, to wonder, and to learn with you. And hopefully build a community of people who are just as curious about this strange human experience. So if you also find yourself awake at midnight researching ancient civilizations and strange encounters and the mysteries of life, or suddenly needing to know where bumblebees sleep, I can tell you, then you're probably in the right place. I'll see you very soon for our first official case file. Case file? The strange and controversial story of Antonio Vilas Boas, a Brazilian farmer whose 1957 experience became one of the first alien abduction stories to capture the world's attention. Until then, stay curious, and I'll see you after dark.